I'm sure you're going to be delighted with our next presenter. Please welcome Michael.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am very happy to be presenting to you today about swimming pool inspections, and I anticipate with this presentation you'll be left with a good understanding about the basic components of a swimming pool inspection to protect the public's health and safety. So I will talk to you today about three components of swimming pool inspections. In the limited time I have today, I won't be able to go into depth or different areas of inspections, but I'll just focus in on health and safety, pool chemistry, as well as pool maintenance and repairs. So the first area to talk about health and safety. When we begin the inspection, we'll take a look at, and this is the perspective of going as a public health inspector if you haven't already realized that. Go in to do the inspection, and we'll take a look to see that there's signage posted identifying the safety concerns, health concerns, for example, no running, showering before you enter the pool. Then we'll look for safety equipment, see that there's a shepherd's hook there to withdraw any people that are struggling in the pool, or a life ring with a rope attached to the life ring that's roped in to retrieve the person that's struggling in the pool. Then we'll look for things such as markings on the pool, depth markings for people that are visually impaired so they can see the depth of the pool, maybe they don't have depth perception. Look for contrasting markings on edges, bull noses on steps. They're going in, so again, people take out their contacts going into the pool, as well as transitions from shallow end to deep end. There'll be a clear marking there so people can more easily identify that. And then another area we'll look at is pool chemistry. First of all, the water clarity. That's indicative of the chemistry as well as filtration going on. We want to be able to clearly see someone on the bottom of the pool. You know, we don't want to have someone laying there, and if there's other patrons there or lifeguard, they want to be able to see that person's laying there and pull them out right away. Also, you don't want to be diving in on top of somebody in muddy water. And of course, very important is the chlorine level, the disinfectant. That, of course, controls the pathogens and microbes. And one example I'll give you is a swimmer that hasn't bathed before entering the pool. They can have 10 billion fecal coliforms per gram. And then let's say they're butt cracks, right? And also very importantly is the pH level. And that we're striving for a balance between bather comfort and effectiveness of the chlorine. It's most effective at a lower pH, but you don't want to have it too low, acidic, because it's going to eat away the equipment of the pool, the concrete, the grouting, and so forth. And then, of course, if the pH is too high, basic, then you have things like scaling happening, plugging up of the plumbing, the recirculating system. And then finally, this touch on pool maintenance and repairs. We'll want to take a look at the daily logs for the pool, that the operator is maintaining the pool. The chemistry is checked on a daily basis to make sure they're controlling for the microbes, the pH level, the chlorine level. As well as they're identifying any maintenance done to the pool, the backwashing the pool, the adding of the chemicals to the pool, replacing of the filter media and such. As well as identifying any accidents may happen. Perhaps people have slipped on the deck, so that we could look at something like that and try and rectify problems that are repetitive. If there's any fecal accidents in the pool, is it a loose stool, or is it diarrhea? So what do they do to deal with that? Did they close the pool if it was diarrhea and shock the pool, raise the chlorine level? Or they just, if it was a solid stool, they scoop it out and then just add some chlorine into that. and the obvious, if there's any problems that needed repairs of the pool, we'll identify that during the inspection and go over that with the report. So that's all for today.